Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the brand new Neo Mutant. The Mutant is the newest midrange in the Evolution lineup, and it's called the Mutant for a reason. There's really no disc like it, at least as far as profile and feel goes. The numbers on the Mutant are 5304, so it's a good speed, has a 3 glide, has no turn, and has a lot of fade, so definitely on the overstable side. Now, a lot of people are speculating the Mutant to be the tilt of mid-ranges. I'm going to debunk that in this video, but for now, let's just take a closer look at the profile. Here's a closer look at the Mutant as a whole, but really what I want to talk about is this profile here. So something to note is that around the foil, there is a very flat part of the disc. No dome, very flat. Then you can see right here that there's a curvature going into the rim. It's a slight downhill curvature, but not enough that you feel it. It feels like a flat disc still, but you can definitely see from around the foil into the rim itself, there's a downward slope. Next, if you take a look at the rim here, right before the side, you'll notice at the end of this downward slope, there's a very small, maybe half-inch, quarter-inch angle going into the side of the disc. Then you've got a typical side, nothing out of the ordinary there, until you get to the bottom side of the rim. So if I turn the disc this way, you'll see that the bottom side of the rim from the middle point slants down into a rim that's very similar to the Method. Then it also features a micro bead. The bead isn't enough that you feel it, so when you backhand it, it still feels really good, and when you forehand it, it still feels really good. But the reason why this disc is called the Mutant is because there's nothing like its profile. Flat center, slanted down into the rim, then right as the rim starts, there's a second micro slant that goes into the side. Then it slants in to the bottom piece, which then finishes with a bead. So again, definitely a Mutant when it comes to the profile. Now we'll go ahead and do some test flights to show you just how overstable this disc is and debunk whether or not it's the tilt of mid-ranges.
Wow.
There you have it. For my slow arm, it's definitely overstable. I'm not really able to get this disc far at all. For faster arm speed players, there is a little bit of glide on this disc, so they can get it to go a fair amount. Now, I can't imagine too many pros are going to throw it off the tee because there are other discs that'll go a little bit farther and be a little bit easier to control. But for short to long approach shots, a lot of the pros are going to reach for them. Now, in my opinion, it does throw similar to the tilt, but again, I'm a slow to medium arm speed. If you are a faster arm speed player, you're probably going to be able to get this disc to fly farther and a little bit straighter than, say, the tilt of all mid-ranges. A popular question I get is this a Justice? I believe the Justice has a positive turn, so it's maybe a hair more overstable. And as far as the angles of the profile goes, it's nothing like a Justice. But it's fair to assume that people are going to bag the Mutant as if those that throw Justices bag the Justice. $1 million question, am I going to bag the Mutant? As of right now, The answer is no. I find in the short 2 weeks that I've been throwing this that it's kind of messing up the feel and the flight of my soft tactic, which I gained a lot of confidence in over the last year or so. I would rather throw my tactic right now, especially because of that confidence, and it goes just a little bit further. So I think I'm going to hold off on putting the Mutant in the bag, and I'm going to wait for the retooled Razor Claw, which should have a little bit more stability than the first Razor Claws, and I think that will go in to complement my soft tactics. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed this video. The release of this disc has yet to be mentioned, but it should be sometime this month here in May. Make sure you follow Discmania and check the site. They'll release the release date for this soon enough. If you have any other questions about the Mutant, please feel free to drop a comment. Otherwise, if you like this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos in the future, and I hope you guys take care.